Let's dive into the most jaw-dropping, top-trending WWE news picks that are guaranteed to blow your mind, including The Rock will be in the main event of WrestleMania XL, Dakota Kai breaks silence after betraying Bayley on WWE SmackDown, the Judgment Day stripped of their titles for one specific reason ahead of WrestleMania 40, why The Rock and Triple H dislike each other. The Rock was speaking the truth while dissing the WWE Universe on SmackDown, what Cody Rhodes said about The Rock after WWE SmackDown went off the air. Let's jump right into it. First, let's look at Dakota Kai breaking silence after betraying Bayley on WWE SmackDown. The build-up to WrestleMania 40 is intensifying as the most recent WWE SmackDown broadcast revealed a number of significant events. Dakota Kai's devastating betrayal of Bayley was one of them. The tag fight between Kai and Bayley and the Kabuki Warriors turned out to be a setup. The role model was ready to tag Kai, and when Kai leaped off the apron, sparking a fight outside the ring. Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Asuka overpowered Bayley when she attempted to attack the New Zealand celebrity. Damage Control, sporting a Japanese version of their theme song, towered over their former boss. After betraying the role model on WWE SmackDown, Dakota Kai has now spoken up. Taking to X/Twitter, she sent the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble winner and her supporters a single word: cry. She included a few backstage pictures of herself and her teammates to that. WrestleMania 40 is about to take center stage. As Damage Control tries to stop Bayley from winning the WWE Women's Championship, she is fighting Io Sky alone. It's an engaging tale. It's unclear if anyone in the SmackDown locker room will be able to assist the role model. How did you feel about Dakota Kai turning on Bayley? Tell us in the space provided for comments. Secondly, let's look at why the Judgment Day are going to be stripped of their titles for one specific reason ahead of WrestleMania 40. Over the past week, multiple storylines for WrestleMania 40 have been established. The event is expected to take place over 2 nights. A large portion of the card was determined by watching tonight's WWE SmackDown program. Nick Aldis talking backstage about the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship issue was one of the more interesting events of the show. With WrestleMania 40 in mind, the SmackDown general manager revealed that he and Adam Pearce will soon be making an announcement about the tag titles. It is most likely going to be announced that the Tag Team Championships from SmackDown and Raw will be shared. Damian Priest and Finn Balor would immediately have to give up their blue belts in order to stay the Raw Tag Champions. They will therefore still have gold, even though it is not the best result on the Judgment Day. However, it is unclear how long Priest and Balor will hold the belts, especially considering Awesome Truth might challenge them at WrestleMania 40. Nick Aldis probably has big plans for the SmackDown Tag Team titles after they are vacated. He's got the ability to host a tournament, with the shows serving as the grand prize. A multi-man ladder match is an intriguing alternative in the interim. In any case, it's advantageous that the tag teams for the 2 brands will be distinct. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are the next tag team champions. The blue brand features a functional tag team division even though it lacks a permanent pair of champions. With a few key stakes added, it can now be properly exhibited at WrestleMania 40. Many pairs have the potential to win the blue brand's tag team championship. Since New Catch Republic requested a championship shot, the show shows from Nick Aldis, they will probably be in the running. Although they could be too preoccupied with their internal conflict, the Street Profits and Authors of Pain could possibly compete for the titles. If they stick together until then, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller would also make intriguing champions in other places. WWE has a ton of options. There's a growth in tag team wrestling. When the championships are separated, who will emerge victorious in the SmackDown Tag Team Championship? Share your forecasts with us in the comments section. Next up, let's look at how Triple H's real-life tension with a WWE legend led to an unusual offer from Vince McMahon. Regarding his behind-the-scenes problems with The Rock and the WWE, Triple H recently shared his thoughts on Vince McMahon's response. Before entering the main event scene, the WWE legends engaged in matches for the Intercontinental Championship in the mid to late 1990s. When their characters started fighting on television, the former rivals loathed each other in real life, even though they are now close friends. The Rock's early career backstage harassment was discussed in the most recent A&E WWE Rivals show. Triple H even disclosed that because of his conflict with the Great One, McMahon attempted to schedule him against another opponent. I remember Vince said something along the lines to me of like, "I'll probably move you into something else. I know you and Rock sometimes don't see eye to eye." I was like, hold on a second. Vince, he and I are money in the ring together. It's magic. I don't give a how well we get along. I'm good working with him every night. In July 2022, Triple H took Vince McMahon's place as the company's creative director after 27 years with the WWE. TKO, the parent company of WWE, just added The Rock to its board of directors. Let's also see why The Rock and Triple H disliked each other. Because the wrestling business is so competitive, competitors may grow envious of one another as they strive for the top. The reason Triple H and The Rock did not get along was that they were both vying to be the top guy in the WWE. He and I were fighting for the same spots. It was warm. He disliked me at different times, and I disliked him at different times. WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hart shared some insight into The Rock's treatment off-camera in the same program. What do you think about the game's comments? Tell us in the space provided for comments. Next up, let's see the details on whether The Rock was speaking the truth while dissing the WWE Universe on SmackDown. Up to WrestleMania XL, The Rock will appear in every episode of WWE SmackDown, and this week's show did not disappoint. Regarding Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and the people of Phoenix, Arizona, the Great One had a lot to say. When he dispersed the gathering, it appeared like he was speaking the truth. After the Bloodline on SmackDown, The Rock made his intentions regarding his involvement at WrestleMania known in the ring. In response to Rhodes' challenge, he raised the stakes for a tag bout on WrestleMania XL's opening night. He made numerous jabs at the audience while revealing his sinister schemes to the WWE Universe. When taking pot shots at the WWE Universe in Phoenix, Arizona, The Rock did not hold back. He announced to the Globe that last night's SmackDown was broadcast from the druggiest city in the country. Going above and above, Fightful verified the Great One's claims with facts. According to American Addiction Centers, Phoenix does have the highest percentage of its population that uses drugs. Phoenix has a population of 1.5 million people. According to the report, 15.1% have used while 23.3% have used C. Following up with what Cody Rhodes said about The Rock after WWE SmackDown went off the air, Cody Rhodes was not featured on air on the most recent WWE SmackDown broadcast despite being promoted for it. However, the American Nightmare faced Drew McIntyre in a singles match shortly after SmackDown aired. The crowd erupted in thunderous applause when Rhodes entered the arena. There were numerous near misses and breathtaking moments during the bout, but Grayson Waller's interference and attack on the American Nightmare ended the match. Due to disqualification, this gave the 2024 Men's Rumble winner the victory. In spite of this, Cody Rhodes makes fans pleased during his victory speech by bringing up The Rock's promo. Inquiring as to whether The Rock had previously appeared on WWE SmackDown, the 38-year-old celebrity started his promo. He later asked about The Rock's earlier remarks from the evening. According to the American Nightmare, well, what do we do? This has never happened to me. I have a brief inquiry for you. Rock, was he here before? How did he say it? Hello, this is Berkeley, my cousin. You were here the entire time, Berkeley. What was said by Rock? How did he say it? How did he describe these individuals? How do they go about things? The Rock claims they do see it, and Berkeley informs him, God, oh God, children are present. We're not allowed to say that here, Berkeley, boo. This evening has been fantastic. Coming to SmackDown is always fun, Rhodes remarked. For those who don't know, Rhodes' cousin Berkeley Ottman was timing ringside on the Blue brand this week. With only a few weeks until WrestleMania 40, it will be interesting to see how things pan out in the coming weeks. And lastly, The Rock will be in the main event of WrestleMania XL. With The Rock back in the WWE, there are a lot of intriguing new possibilities coming up for WrestleMania XL. A previous three-time champion, meantime, lauded the People's Champion and expressed confidence that Johnson will participate in WrestleMania 40's main event. Maven is the three-time champion in question. When Cody Rhodes humiliated the Inoue family during WrestleMania kickoff earlier this year, The Rock turned heel. In the American Nightmare's road to WrestleMania, the People's Champion has emerged as the largest obstacle and challenged Rhodes and Seth Rollins. As Maven headed into Philadelphia, he had an odd perspective on the whole thing. When asked if The Rock would feature in WrestleMania's main event, Muscleman Malcolm, the former three-time WWE Hardcore Champion, said he was positive he would be. Possibly. He'll be the main event of WrestleMania. I'm just happy for his success. I tell people all the time no one deserves the success they've had more than him. He's truly the nicest guy, and what you see on TV, that's him. He's not putting up an act, he's not putting up a front. That is really him. We appreciate your time. Please subscribe for more wrestling videos, and we'll see you in the next one.